next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. That's going to set up a Ravens first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Diamador Lenore, and they're on the stop.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Second down, here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. And they will take him down. They got him back to the 41. Michael Williams. And that sets up an extremely difficult 3rd now and 17.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
3rd and long for him here. We'll drop this one down for Henry. And they're going to be rewarding with some yardage, but not the first down. Stop has made a decent bit short of it. So 4th down upcoming.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. 4th down, here's Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And down to the opposing 25 they go as that 4th down picks up a first.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
RPO here, quick throw, grabbed by Flowers. He works it down to the edge of the red zone. Ashton Davis there on the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it too.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down. Now pitch it to Henry. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 21 yards. It's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Defender gets a hand in there. This is incomplete. Second and goal coming up. Well, with how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They only managed 1 on that carry. Now they're going to have third goal from the 5.
1 yard on the play.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Isaac Gorindo to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Purdy to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Purdy throwing here. Trey Hendrickson. And that's going to force 4th down. Quite a ways to go.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So punt coming up on 4th down. It's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Lamar. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop him at the 33. Then it's Dre Greenlaw. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Trying again following the sack. Lamar. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! Picked by Marquise Siegel. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Lasers this one. What a dive! I think he caught it! We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 42 yards.
42 yards on the play. 1st down, 49ers.
The 49ers looking at their first shot here inside the red zone. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he is stopped. They get to him inches from a touchdown. That's going to make it 1st and goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. McCaffrey gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. Touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point.
Pinheiro lining up for the extra point.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They jump ahead by 4.
Ravens 3. Eddie Pinheiro to kick
Now
off.
Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Jackson a throw on 2nd. On the move, headed right. And he will not turn this into a positive. They take him down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll send him over right. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and it's another one. They drop him. Warner got to him again. And that brings up 4th now and 21.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
"19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Now it's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Purdy throwing here on 2nd. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. Defense gets to him, shoves him out, gain of about 16 before they did so. And that is a San Francisco 1st down.
Gain of 16 yards and a 49er 1st down.
Looking to throw, Purdy. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me that's always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
On 2nd down, here's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. They'll give him a gain of about 6 before he steps out of bounds. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Last completion got him 6. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. That's a first and even more past the 40. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
Runs like that one, baby, that's where you could really see how locked in sync this offense is. The choreography up front to get all the blocking in place. The back's ability to see those holes as they open up. And the coach is finding the right call, Kate, for the right moment. It's beautiful to watch when a plan comes together.
Purdy looking to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
First down, 49ers.
Now Purdy. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Second down, Purdy. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. 3rd down upcoming. Oh, Brock, he's had to wait and wait to even be targeted in this game, and he's going to have to keep waiting now to see that first catch.
You know who will not be waiting? The critics after this one. You have got to get your tight end involved. Find a way somehow to get him the ball.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And this is another incompletion.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Piniero's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Now Piniero on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And this one's going to be picked off, but he dropped it. Oh, almost a one-play drive. Defender couldn't hang on, though, and they're going to feel fortunate coming up on second down now.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Now a second down throw for Jackson. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to bring up a Ravens first down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they've got a first down, giving him a gain of 13 on that previous play.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
So first down from the 41. Here's Lamar. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. Jackson looking to throw. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's third down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here he goes, third and long. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be out of bounds very close. We'll see. It may say he's short, maybe by about the length of the football. That's going to bring up fourth down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Still retreating. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack.
GG's.